What's up, shitheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be checking out the Heybike Horizon 24x4-inch fat tire folding e-bike. Now, this bad boy is 750 watts, 1400 watt peak, and a whole host of other specs that we're going to go over with a fine-tooth comb in today's video. And we're going to find out, is the Heybike Horizon in fact worth the current price tag of $1,499 minus any coupon codes I may have available, which will always be posted in the description of this video. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and find out. So here we are up close and personal with the Heybike Horizon. Right away I can tell you this bike is a very distinct, sharp looking e-bike. You have the two-tone paint job, give you a closer look at the frame. It just looks like a nice quality e-bike, and as a matter of fact, I've already had a couple of compliments on the short time I've been riding it. The Heybike Horizon is available in 4 different color options. We have Sunset, we have this, the Cyan and Pearl, then we have Black and Blue, and Gradient Cynical Black. I like that name, Cynical Black. This is a 750 watt brushless geared hub motor, and this is Heybike branded. You can see the numbers on the motor there. I don't know why everyone shows this stuff. It's like, what do you Google it at home? Guys, leave in the comments, what do you do with the information that's provided with these numbers? You say this is 750 watts with 1400 watts peak output. We have a 7-speed freewheel and your Shimano 7-speed tourney derailleur. This is a 24x4-inch fat tire e-bike. The vast majority of e-bikes you're going to see are 26x4-inch. And these are Chow Yang, or as I like to call them, Chow Yeezy branded. And these are made of 3 hippo skins. So they actually use hippopotamus skin when they make these tires. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but it sounded good. And you can see here, and these are a knobby tread pattern, which is going to be good for a vast majority of terrain you can encounter. It has full suspension and utilizes what's known as a horsed link, which is the linkage you see here. I think most people will call this just a 4-link rear suspension. It's going to give this bike a really nice ride quality. Innovative technology is rear shock, and I can tell you just by looking at this shock, I don't have high expectations for it, but I'll give you a report of that once we get riding. Have your rear rack. This bike is equipped with plastic fenders, front and rear, a 692 watt-hour, 48-volt battery, and to recharge the Heybike Horizon, surprisingly, this bike comes with a 4-amp charger, which means you can charge up this battery in just about 4 hours, which is really impressive. I've seen bikes with much larger batteries that come with 2-amp chargers, so this coming with a 4-amp charger is pretty surprising. Double-walled chainring, metal, folding pedals here, which goes with the whole folding motif of this bike, just saving you that much more space when trying to put it in the trunk or in your car, or look, wherever you want to put this thing, it's going to save you a little more space folding those pedals. Give you a look at the front hydraulic fork. This offers you 2 different adjustments. We have your preload here on the left stanchion, and we have your compression dial here on the right. The Horizon has RSX branded hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear, and these are with 180mm rotors. And you'll be thrilled to know that the Heybike Horizon is UL 2849 certified. Now, this bike has a weight limit of 330 pounds, and the bike itself weighs just under 80 pounds at 79 pounds. This is a class 3 e-bike, meaning it goes 20 miles an hour on throttle and up to 28 miles an hour on pedal assist, but we'll give that a try once we get out there on the trail. As I mentioned, this is in fact a folding e-bike, and to fold it, simply push this latch open here, and that enables you to fold the bike right in half. It's pretty easy to do, but you know what? We're not done yet. We can also fold down the handlebars to save that much more space. There's a little quick release on the handlebars. Fold those down as well, and then look at this cute little package the bike condenses down into. The Horizon has this nice frame integrated battery. So to charge it, plug in your charger to this port on the frame right here, or you can remove the battery from the bike by inserting the key, pulling out the battery, and you can charge this wherever you want, guys. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but it gives you the option to charge this battery wherever you want. There is a master power on and off switch on the battery as well. Hold on, guys, I got to take this. Hello, I'll be right back. To replace the battery, simply do the reverse of taking it off. Can't get much easier than that, can it? The seat on the Heybike Horizon is very soft and cushy feeling. And for what little I've ridden this so far, it feels very nice, but more about that as we get some more miles on the bike. As well as folding down, this bike also has adjustable handlebars. Remove the quick release here, and it allows you to raise or lower the handlebars. The Heybike Horizon says it'll fit riders between 5'5" and 6'3". For reference, I'm 6'2", and this is what I look like on the Heybike Horizon. Give you a closer look at the cockpit of the Heybike Horizon. We have these nice leatherized locking grips. These feel pretty comfortable, and it's nice that they're locking so they don't twist, and they also offer these little areas here for palm support. We have this control panel over here, which has your blinkers, headlight switch, and your horn. The control switch to operate your pedal assist, your LCD color display, your 7-speed Shimano shifter, and your thumb throttle over here on the right, and your hydraulic disc brake handles. To turn on the Heybike Horizon, you're gonna press the button on the bottom of the control panel over here for a second, and that'll turn on your nice color display here. I've seen this display on a couple other bikes, and I'm a fan of this one. It's nice and bright, gives you the information you're gonna need, but it doesn't overload you with a bunch of erroneous information. You have your speedometer, pedal assist level, and there's 5 to choose from, and to do that, you press plus or minus on the control panel on the left. It has your tripometer, and if you tap the top button on the control panel on the left, it'll switch through. You have tripometer, odometer, max speed, and average speed, as well as your voltage from the battery. The one thing I'd like to see that this doesn't have would be the power output in watt. And you have your headlight switch to turn on and off the headlights. Switch up or down on the headlight switch, and that will toggle on and off your headlight. As well as that turning on and off the headlight, it does in fact turn on the tail light on the bike as well. As well as being a tail light, it also gets brighter and flashes when you use your brakes and when you operate your turn signals. As well as that, there's a little blinker in the front headlight as well. And the Heybike Horizon has a nice horn as well. Super random thing I want to point out with this bike is I actually thought there was something wrong with this. It's not doing it at the moment, but even when as soon as I plugged the battery in, the light would come on this bike, whether the computer was on or not. And I was going dread nuts. It didn't matter what position the switch was in or anything. And it turns out there's an auto button here, and I believe that turns the lights on or off depending on how light or dark it is. So if you're like me, save yourself the headache and realize that there's nothing wrong with your bike. It's just this auto button here. All right, do you want to stand around all day and talk about the specs and features, or you want to do what this bike is designed to do and get out there and ride? I think you know the answer to that. Come on, let's get going. All right, here we are out and about on the Heybike Horizon. In pedal assist 1, I can tell you right away, pedal assist 1's maxing out at right about 10 miles an hour. Going to pedal assist 2, smoothly making our way up to about 14. You got pedal assist 3. Oh yeah. Pretty noticeable jump in power going to 3. And we're up to about 18 in 3. Let's go over to pedal assist 4. Doing about 21, 22 miles an hour. And then we're going to pedal assist 5, and it's like right up to about 28 miles an hour, but we'll try that again while we're out on the street. Right away, I can tell you the ride on this bike feels pretty good. And the pedal assist system feels nice and smooth. We're going to have to put this pedal assist to the test on the planks of doom. Let's see if the Heybike Horizon is up for the challenge. So far, so good, but now we are entering the dreaded planks, where precision is a necessity. So far, so good. The planks actually going a little quicker than normal because it's giving me a little bit more confidence than I usually have through here, even after seeing another person on the planks. Oh yeah, no problem with the planks of doom. This is a nice maneuverable, smooth e-bike. Give you a sense of how wide this is. Some of these bikes are kind of a pain to get through this little gap in the fence, but the Horizon, not bad at all. I mean, after all, what's the point of having a folding bike if you're going to have huge, massive handlebars and not be able to take it anywhere? So I used to kind of think these folding bikes were just, you know, gimmicky. They were going to get on them, they weren't going to ride very well, they were going to be uncomfortable. But you know, as I've ridden these and they keep getting better and better, they're very useful, practical bikes to have. You don't have a lot of space, your bike won't fit in your car, but with a folding bike, it solves that problem. You can compact this up most of the time small enough to put into the trunk of the car. So it's very handy to have the ability to fold, and believe it or not, these bikes ride pretty good. This gives you a decent amount of range. You know, this has a 15 amp hour battery. You're not going to get a ton of range with this one, but you probably get around 25-30 miles fairly easily. And then you're going to have the ability to climb hills. You're going to be able to explore. So you can stick this in the back of your car, go on vacation somewhere, or go someplace there that you've never been before. Take this out, be able to explore all around town, and put it back in your car, and then go back to where you started. So these folding bikes, I think, are very nice, very practical. There's a couple of things I don't like to do on folding bikes. I won't really jump a folding bike because, you know, it has these folding handlebars, it has the fold in the frame. They're not designed to be jumping, so I limit how much riding like that I would do on a folding bike. You're not going to want to stress the frame and ride this thing like it's a BMX bike and take it over big jumps. But you're probably going to be able to take this on rocky trails like we just did. You're going to be able to do a variety of stuff. You can do some off-road on this, but don't do anything too crazy. One final test of agility for the Heybike Horizon. Oh yeah. This is a very maneuverable bike. The turning radius on this is great because look, you can turn this handlebars almost 90 degrees. So I can turn around 180 degrees pretty much in the same exact spot, which is kind of nice. Sometimes you get on a trail, you need to turn around. Other bikes, you have to pick up the whole bike and turn it around, and these bikes can be quite heavy, but not with the Heybike Horizon. Simple as that. Not going to be super recommended, but let's go ahead and see how the Heybike Horizon does with these steps. If you're planning on riding steps, I don't recommend you getting a folding e-bike. Oh, surprisingly, not bad at all. We successfully completed the 12-step program, guys. Let's see how the Heybike Horizon fares against the Curb of Destiny. Oh, not bad at all. We got about halfway. Pretty good. That is much more difficult than you may think. And so far, of all the tests I've done on these bikes, I've only completed it on 2 different bikes. Granted, it's more of a skill-based feature, but I like to take these bikes over to get an impression of how easy it is to keep them going in a straight line. And the Heybike Horizon did a pretty good job. Okay, here we are. Let's do an acceleration test. It'll be pedal assist 5, throttle only. Let's see how fast we can get going. Okay, it's definitely got a smooth start. You're not going to be knocking your socks off with raw acceleration or anything, but it gets you going. 15, 20. Oh, we're still going on throttle. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, it looks like we're capped at 28 miles an hour. But there you go. This bike will take you all the way up to 28 miles an hour on throttle only. Now this is 24 by 4-inch fat tires. Out of all the bikes I've tested, 24 by 4 is not a very common size. It's probably the rarest size I've used, but I think it's my favorite size out of all these bikes. Because get 20 by 4-inch tires, those are more small. You're gonna see those are more on like the moped style bikes, and it fits that aesthetic of the bike and it works for those. But when it comes to like a mountain bike style e-bike, the 26 by 4-inch tire bikes can be absolutely massive if you see them in person. I know you see them on paper or you see the picture, you think, wow, it looks like a normal proportioned bike. Go see one in person and you'll know what I mean. Some of these bikes are absolutely massive. So I like that the tires are slightly smaller on these. Overall, it makes these bikes easier to approach, more accessible for more riders. And guys, I'm 6'2", and I feel like the 26-inch tires are overkill in a lot of situations. So I really like that this has 24 by 4-inch tires. I think it's going to offer you pretty much everything the 26-inch tires does, but just in a smaller package. What's not to like about that? I'm pedaling at pedal assist 3, and I'm cruising about 18 miles an hour comfortably. I like to get the blood moving when I ride around, so I don't usually ride around in full pedal assist, but this is a nice, comfortable cadence, good pedal feel, nice feedback in the pedals. I feel a little bit of resistance. Let the cars know you're around. I personally like to make people guess my next move, but if you want to let people know where you're going, don't forget your handy dandy turn signals. Now, one thing I don't like, sometimes a lot of these bikes, they have turn signals, but there's no indicator on the screen itself. So you can inadvertently be riding around with your turn signals on and have no idea because there's no indicator up here. And you can't see the lights from this angle. Hey, you can go off curbs, no problem as well. This bike feels nice and smooth, doesn't feel wobbly, predictable. Give it the no hands test. It's not picking up any wobble or anything. This bike feels nice and sturdy. I like that. So the frame feels nice and solid on this, giving to an overall solid feel. I'm pretty impressed with this front fork. There's a smooth transaction going on there between the asphalt and the bump and the handlebars. I feel like the Horizon, you're gonna be able to go a lot of different places with this. This is gonna be an awesome bike if you wanna take this camping. It's gonna take up less room in your gear. You're not gonna need a bike rack for this. And you know, you get at the camping site, you can unfold these things, you can ride them all around, go down to the camp store, go check out your surroundings. As a matter of fact, every year now, I bring bikes with me when I go camping. It's an absolute must. You wanna go to the bathroom at your campground? Well, hop on your bike and just get going. I'm not hearing anything bang around. Those plastic fenders are nice and quiet compared to the metal counterparts. This front fork is pretty nice. I do feel like the rear suspension on this is a bit on the stiff side, and I don't get the impression that there's a whole heck of a lot of travel on this rear shock. All right, it's time for everybody's absolute favorite part of the review, the brake test. So let's see how well the brakes work on the Heybike Horizon. Yeah, no surprise here, guys. 180 millimeter hydraulic disc brakes front and rear. This thing brakes pretty well. I do have to say a little added point that I really like the way these handles feel. They have a nice wide handle and it has a very positive feeling when you grip the brakes. These give you a lot of confidence, letting you know that there's a lot of braking power there if you need it. So overall, I feel like this bike has some pretty nice brakes. Probably not the best recommended use, but let's see if we can do the stairs on it. Oh yeah. The Horizon did surprisingly well at the stair test, believe it or not. I'm here for everybody's second favorite part of the review, the hill climb test. I don't know exactly how steep this hill is because on many occasions I've already stated I am in fact not a nerd. But it's pretty steep, not very fun to do this on a regular bike. Certainly helps to be on an e-bike. Now, only the fastest of the fast bikes will make it up this hill throttle only. So I'm in pedal assist 5 now at lowest gear, and let's see how the Heybike Horizon does on the hill test. Okay, you can tell it's already slowing down. I'm putting some input with my legs, but we're getting it done. But I'm getting a workout right now. It's not easy, but it's not hard. I'm not gonna have to stop. We're just holding a steady 9 miles per hour, coming around the corner here. Keeping it going, we're back up to 10. Coming around the final bend. Giving it a fair amount of input with my legs, but you know what? We made it and we never got any lower than 8 miles an hour. This is not gonna be the strongest climber in the world. It's just a 750 watt bike, but I feel like you're gonna be able to climb the vast majority of hills on this bike, but nothing too incredibly steep. We're gonna be trying a hill here that's definitely not gonna be on the recommended usage for the Horizon, but let's see if we can get it done. Pedal assist 5, we're in the lowest gears. I'm standing on the pedals, we're still going. We're getting it done. Oh yeah, I am putting in a lot of effort, but we're almost there, and we did it without stopping. Woo! Fun of going up the hills if you're not gonna go down. Oh yeah. Woo! It's a fairly bumpy. We got going quick and no false alarms. Everything was fine. Handled that pretty well, nice and smooth. Currently showing 17.2 miles on the ride and showing 45.9 volts. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride the rest of the way home. Let's see what the mileage is when we get there and check out the voltage as well. Reached into the ride, we are at 21.4 miles and we are showing 43.6 volts. I'll have to look that up on the chart, but we have 1 battery bar left. I'm guessing we're pretty low on battery. Well, there you guys have it. This is the Heybike Horizon. Now currently this has an MSRP of $14.99, but this is tariff season. You're gonna have to check the link for the current pricing as well as any coupon codes I may have available. But some things I really like about this bike. For starters, it's lighter. It's about 79 pounds, which is nice. It's a very nice looking bike. The fit and finish is great. I really like the 24x4-inch fat tires, and the ability to fold is going to make this a great option for anyone who's looking for a bike to take camping, take on vacations, or someplace where space is limited and you want to put this in the truck or in your car. It's going to be a great option for you. Some things I'm not too fond of. Really, the only thing I'm not too big on this bike is the battery. 692 watt hour. You're not going to get a ton of range on this bike. I did about 21 miles. Granted, I did a lot of hills and all sorts of different riding and fair use of the throttle, and I almost went through the whole battery. So I'd guess you're probably going to get a range realistically of about 25, maybe 30 miles on this. And the rear shock on this bike is not the greatest, but the front one is really nice. But overall, I really like this bike and I have no problem recommending it if you're interested. If you do want to purchase a Heybike Horizon, feel free to use the link in the description of this video. Doing so does help support the channel. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.